Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser's Express Lane, where we get you out as fast as possible. What a week of football. Yes, more football. More football, the better. I just gotta say, good job, Browns. You almost scored 14 points. Oh, by the way, the Patriots win. Again. At this point, I'm wondering if they go 16-0 or 15-1. We might have to wait till the playoffs before watching a Patriots game that's actually relevant, since they're just this good at just dominating everyone. And so, yes, that puts them in at number 1. Now, speaking of dominant, number 2, the 49ers spank the Black Kittens. The Panthers were feeling real good about themselves coming into the game. 49ers put them down hard. Like, dang, Jimmy G, save some touchdowns for the rest of us. Upcoming, they got a Thursday night game against the Cardinals, which is going to be another win for them. With at least 10 days between games to rest and recover after that. Holy hell, they're going to be dominant. Only reason I see them not taking the number 1 seed is because of a certain team that keeps getting blown calls, but hey. Number 3, the Saints. They remain undefeated. Is Breeze a little rusty after time off? Maybe. Still good enough to go out and win. Now, a bye week gives him extra time to heal for him and Alvin Kamara and the rest of the players. Expect them to continue dominating the NFC South. And again, if it weren't for the 49ers and the next team on this list, they'd be number 1 seed. Easy. But, speaking of the next team, number 4, last week was the Bills, but they lost, so I guess we'll go with the refs. With 3 blown calls to beat the Chiefs, they are now up to 29 blown calls in their favor for the season. Hell, maybe I should move them to the first since the game's already decided for them before it's even started. Those of you asking, Matt Moore late hit. Not even 5 minutes earlier, exact same play against the Aaron Rodgers. Oh yeah, that's a late hit on the quarterback, 15 yards. Matt Moore, no penalty, screw you. Second, players coming off the bench to celebrate. Only those on the field are allowed to celebrate. The commentators, just like the Matt Moore, like, where's the flag? Like, everyone just came off the bench for the center set. Like, where's the flag? And another one of, where's the flag from the commentators? Game is, it's at 3rd and 5th. Oh, what's that? The play clock hit 0? -1? Then Aaron Rodgers stops the ball? That would have stopped the ball, or stopped the clock anyways, and moved them back to 3rd and 10. Instead, no penalty. It's Aaron Rodgers. Screw you. Now, is it possible to have 29 blown calls all in favor of the same team? Sure, at the end, after 16 games, sure, I could see that. Fewer than 2 a game. Yeah. We're at 8 games in, and they have 29 blown calls. They're 3 away from having 4 a game average. This is ruining football. And not just because it's the Packers. Any team, like the Patriots with 9, any team just gets the refs going out there before the game's even played. This team wins. Screw you. It ruins the games. Like, there's no point in watching a Packers game. It's like, oh, Packers on Sunday night. It's the only game playing right now. Great. But we already know who wins. The Packers. Because the refs already decided before the game even starts. Let's say they decide to favor the Bears. The Bears are now undefeated. The Bears are 8-0. They've not even had close to a loss because they have 37 blown calls all in their favor. I'd still be just as pissed. I'd still be coming out here going, guys, the refs are rigging the game. It's no point in watching one of their games because the refs already decided that that team wins. It doesn't matter what the team is. Hell, if it was the Vikings, God, if it was the Vikings, I'd be even more pissed. Why? Because then I'd be like, you didn't win. You did not go 14-2. The rest went 14-2. You don't deserve that playoff spot. You don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Oh, you want a playoff game? Oh, with 4 blown calls in your favor? You don't deserve that win. If this was the Vikings getting favored like this, I'd be even more pissed. They'd be like, yay, we finally got to the Super Bowl. No, you didn't. The refs got you there. They dragged you kicking and screaming the entire way to make sure you got there. I would be pissed. So the fact that it's the Packers that are being favored, it's not It's not their fault. It's not the Packers going out there. It's not Aaron Rodgers. Now, Aaron Rodgers is not going out there like 100, 200, 300. Here you go. Here's $500. 100. Here's $500 for you. Like, it's not that. It's either Al Rivion or Roger Goodell or someone higher up than the Packers going, we want Packers-Patriots. That's the only game we want to see for the Super Bowl is Packers-Patriots. Make it happen. Or it's Las Vegas. But the Patriots, they don't need all the blown calls. They're not winning because of blown calls. They're beating the point spread because of blown calls. Oh no, if the Giants score a touchdown here, they'll break the point spread. No call on that pass interference. Coach Allen's. Yeah, that's clearly pass interference, but still no call because they get a touchdown on this play, on this drive. Then it breaks the point spread and all that in Las Vegas, so we're not going to allow it. So, the Patriots are playing phenomenal. And again, they're not getting blown calls to win the game. They're just getting blown calls to beat the point spread. Which is just, like, why even watch a Patriots game? Why even watch a Packers game? The refs have already decided who wins those games, so there's no point in watching. Until a team comes out and says, we're not playing. What? What do you mean? This is the Monday Night Football game. Yeah, and the refs have already decided that they win. So the next time the Jets play the Patriots or the Lions play the Packers, they come out and say, we're not playing. What do you mean? We already lost. Before this game even started, before the season even started, Al Rivion or Roger Goodell, someone went, Packers win, Patriots win. We're not going out there. We're not getting Sam Darnold. We're not getting Matthew Stafford. We're not getting our players hurt in a game that we can't win. Guy posted all the blown calls on a Packers thing on Twitter, and people went nuts. So I just calmly respond. If the Packers were 2-5 because of blown calls, would you still be celebrating the refs? That would never happen. You're just salty because the refs don't favor your team. Anyways, now that I got that on my system, number 5, coin toss. Because the one team had a bye week, the other team won. But I'll go with number 5, the Ravens. Being the bye week doesn't hurt them that much, especially since it means they get an extra week of rest. But they had the Patriots next week. It's a Sunday night game. And as I just discussed, the refs love the Patriots. 9 blow calls on the season, all in their favor. So if they win, the Ravens can jump to second immediately. Patriots probably drop to third. Maybe fourth, but I think I'd only drop them to third. If the 49ers lost, they'd only drop to second, but Ravens win, they jump up to second, Patriots drop down to third. Patriots win, the Ravens will be the best in the AFC North, but they might get pushed down to the third seed by the Chiefs, depending on how the Chiefs keep playing, especially with that Matt Moore out there. Number 6, Vikings, another win. Not the best and brightest, but no lie, Kirk Cousins currently leads the NFL in QB rating. I know, I was stunned as well. I just can't believe how much they've turned on. Like, the team is completely turned around. It's amazing. All it took, I don't know if someone killed the OC and replaced him with anyone with IQ over 0. I don't know what they did, but they went from, it's 1st and 10, hand the ball off. It's 4th and 13, hand the ball off. It's the number 1 run defense in the league for like the past 3 years in a row. Hand the ball off. To, hey, we paid our quarterback $84 million. Let him throw the ball. But next week, they have the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, from what I heard, is supposed to be back by then. And without the refs siding with the Vikings like they did the Packers, if they lose, probably down to 10. Maybe not as far as 10 if, the Colts or the Seahawks or whatever also lose, but if they lose, expect them to drop down to 10. But if they win, well, then again, the Chiefs have 7 or 8 blown calls in their favor. I think it went Rams 8, Chiefs 7, including that T.Y. Hilton pass interference when T.Y. Hilton wasn't involved in the play. Randy Moss was as involved in that play as T.Y. Hilton, yet he still got offensive pass interference. So you do have some blown call issues in favor of the Chiefs in this game, but Patrick Mahomes goes out there and plays like Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry, Vikings. Tier. Number 7, tough spot here, but I had to go with the Seahawks. They have 6 wins, but they just barely beat the Falcons. I don't trust the Colts or the Texans, so screw it. We'll go with the Chiefs. Yeah, they lost, but that was with Matt Moore at quarterback and 3 blown calls against them. Mahomes comes back and plays like he does, like I just said, sadly, against the Vikings next week, expect them to climb back up. So, at 8, Seahawks. Yes, they won, but barely, against the Falcons team, with more fans on the field than starters. I'm concerned. It's a rather long way for them to travel to the Falcons, and the home field advantage for the Falcons is pretty damn good. So we'll call it a slight tap of the brakes on their season, not a full-blown tire. Should they be concerned? Maybe, but again, that's a long way to travel. Falcons have home field advantage, but they don't have any starters out there. They're all hurt. Or hurt, i.e., oh, my ankle hurts. There's no point in me going out there and playing. I don't want to get really hurt, so I'm going to say my ankle's sore. Screw you. Sorry, Falcons, just that bad of a year for you guys. Number 9, I'm going to give this one to the Colts. Adam Vinatieri with a W. Love Pat McAfee talking about Adam Vinatieri. Check out Pat McAfee on Twitter. Guy is hilarious. Anyways, they have the same amount of wins, but one fewer losses than the Texans. Also, the Texans just lost J.J. Watt for the season, so is this the Colts' chance to run away with the AFC South? Maybe. Next week, they might put up 40 points, or they might put up 10 points, with the way they and every other AFC South team has played this year. Now, going to the East, how far the Bills have fallen. They didn't even lose against a good team. The Eagles are now 4-4 because they beat the Bills. Who knew saying a team beat the Bills would be an upset at the start of the season? Thankfully, they have the Redskins next week, so should give them a confidence boost with another win. Next, at 11, Texans or Rams. Both won. Yeah, but one played the Bungles and won by 14. The other one played the Raiders and won by 3. Raiders are a better team than the Bungles. Coin toss. Rams. Fewer injuries. But with the 49ers and Seahawks, they might finish third in the division after going to the Super Bowl last year. Can they turn the season around? Yes. Will they? They got next week off, so they can take the time to rest, to recover, and come back stronger. And, but they still got to play against the 49ers and the Seahawks again, and, I'm not even liking their chance for a 6th seed. Alright, I'll say 6th seed, 5th seed at best, but I don't know, because the Seahawks and the Vikings. Yeah, they might be scraping for a 6th seed pick in the playoffs. Yikes. That's gotta suck. Man, they could go 10-6 and miss the playoffs, while a team in the AFC goes, 9-7 and makes it, or 8-8 and makes it. AFC South. This is the way that entire division is playing. I could very well see an 8-8 or 9-7 team winning that division. Anyways, number 12. Speaking of the AFC South, the Texans finish here. With a tight race against the Colts in the AFC South, will the loss of J.J. Watt really be the end-all be-all for them? He's a pretty damn good player, and after this, I see him retiring. I'm sorry, every year he gets hurt, and it's like, you know what? Might be just be time to hang up the helmet, walk off the field while you still can. Also, the Texans have the Jaguars next week, and with the way all the teams in the AFC South have been playing, it could be a 3-7 game, or it could be a 31-35 game. Or it could be a 35-3 game. Just every week in the AFC South, alright, we're going to put up 40 points. Next week, we're going to put up 3. Next week, we're going to put up a Hall of Fame performance on both sides of the ball, shut out opponent, just score over the field in different ways. Next week, yay, we got a first down in the third quarter, finally. Just crazy how that goes. We're on the last week of the NFL trade deadline. Kenyon Johnson, or whatever his name is, from the Dolphins got traded to the Cardinals because David Johnson's hurt still. After being hurt last year, was it? And the year before, and the year before, and the year before. David Johnson falls under the Sam Bradford category of great, amazing Hall of Fame player when he's on the field. You put all, maybe 32 games in total. You put all 32 games of Sam Bradford together. Amazing stats. Unfortunately, he was supposed to play in, over 100. It's yeah, you got 2 full seasons of games. He was supposed to play in 10. That's besides the point. David Johnson is having the same issue of You put his games together. Holy hell. These are amazing. Emmitt Smith would kill for these numbers. Unfortunately, he only has, one full season across 3. He has a little bit more than that, but still, you get the point of injuries. But also, Kenyon Drake, that's his name, was traded for a 6th-round draft pick. Like, really, you couldn't get a 5th? You couldn't have gotten a 4th? The Cardinals need running back help. Let's give him up for a 6th. A 6th-round draft pick is nothing. What is wrong with you? What the beep? Seriously. And I love trade deadline season. Seeing all the moves and shakers, like what team decides, you know what? Our season's over. We'll trade this, and this for 1st and 2nd round draft picks. Or for the Dolphins, we'll trade this, and this for 6th round draft picks. Why? Let's take all your 6th and 7th round draft picks and trade them up for a 3rd round draft pick or something. Why? Stupid. Yeah, but we still got a couple more days to go. And I'm still thinking... Well, actually, no, I think only 1 day now. By the time this gets put up on my channel. Anyways. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the big whoa trade? We've had a couple here and there that were kind of big. I mean, the Kenyon Drake thing is... I wouldn't say major. But the one defensive player for the Lions, like, hey, he's a starter. He's not just a starter. He's team captain on the defense. Let's trade him away for a 6th-round draft pick. What? Your lead defensive player, and you traded him away for a 6th-round draft pick. What? A 6th-round draft pick. Your defensive starter, your defensive captain, traded away for a 6th-round draft pick. Other than that, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. Trades I would like to see made. Oh, there was a wide receiver traded. Crap, I'm going to have to look that up real quick. Sorry, guys. Because there was a wide receiver trade that was like, wait, what? He got traded? Yeah, go away. Wow, that's a lot of notifications. My Twitter's been blown up because of the Packers thing that I posted. Packers fans are not happy with me posting out that they have 29 blown calls. Was that 30? 29 or 30. Now let's look at trade news. Oh, the Redskins are going to try to trade left tackle Trent Williams. That could be a good trade. Jets trading defensive lineman Williams to Giants. I just saw Kenyon Drake trade. There's one that was just like, wait, that wide receiver just got traded? Where's trade deadline or trade news? I just want trade news. Damn. Mike Evans had 42.8 points in fantasy? Sheesh. NFL wide receiver traded. Not training, traded. I hate Google sometimes. NFL wide receiver traded. Leonard Williams. Darius Slay, that's the guy I was thinking of from the Lions. Come on. I know this is so professional, but hey, we're doing it live. Gah. Come on. Load. I'm not hooked to my internet, that's why it's taking so long. Let's see. Browns trade Jannard Avery to Philadelphia. Yeah, not that big a deal. Kenyon Drake possible again. Leonard Williams to the Giants. I already talked about that. Teams are trying to get Darius Slay. If the Lions give up Darius Slay for anything other than a first-round draft pick, you're an idiot. Redskins and Bungles have talented assets. They could trade for high draft picks, but they're not willing to trade anything. So far, anyways. Demaryius Thomas, that was his name. Yeah, Demaryius Thomas gets traded from the Broncos to the 49ers. Which, do the 49ers need it? Maybe. I think they need more help at running back than they did wide receiver, but oh man, they could have kept Carlos Hyde all these years and had a great running back. Instead, they got rid of him for yeah, anyways, we're not going to talk about that. Former Vikings player, but he's been hurt, IR, or whatever for the past 2 years. Jerick McKinnon, shut up. Don't bring him up. Anyways, but yeah. Trades I would like to see. AJ Green. AJ Green go anywhere. Please. Oh, Mohamed Sanu, that was another good that was a great trade for the Patriots. Definitely need wide receiver help after Josh Gordon got hurt again. Thankfully it wasn't we this time, but AJ Green I'd like to see traded anywhere. Especially to a team above 500. If you went to the Bears could definitely use the help on offense. I would say Teddy Bridgewater traded. What team? The Bears could use him. Definitely. But I don't think the Saints will get rid of him. I think the Saints will talk to Drew Brees like, hey, thanks for all the help, but you're old, you're getting hurt now. How about you retire while you're still able to walk, and we got Teddy Bridgewater on the contract? Okay, sure. Will that actually happen? Probably not. Drew Brees is going to be like Tom Brady, but see, Teddy Bridgewater traded to the Bears, the Buccaneers. That'd be good. Well, except he's in division, so that won't happen. The Titans are doing okay with Ryan Tannehill. Not great, but they got Ryan Tannehill, so they're okay there. Jags don't need him. The Cowboys. Ooh. If the ownership gets tired of Dak Prescott screwing things up, I can see him trying to get Teddy Bridgewater. NFC West. No, those teams are covered. The Cardinals aren't doing great, but they got a young rookie. They'll stick with him. AFC West. The Broncos aren't happy with Joey Flacco and his crap tackler season. They could probably try for him, but don't think it's gonna happen. NFC North again. I already said the Bears. AFC North. The Bungles. Bungles trade AJ Green for Teddy Bridgewater. There you go. Have Michael Thomas one end of the field. You have AJ Green on the other. Alvin Kamara up the middle with Drew Brees passing. There you go. That's the blockbuster trade I want to see. I want to see AJ Green traded to the Saints for Teddy Bridgewater. Sorry, Andy Dalton. You had your time. You didn't go anywhere. Again, what do you guys think? What trades do you want to see? What big moves do you want to see in the NFL? Because as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.